I remember going in Small World and I almost had an existential crisis. So confused. I was so confused and terrified at the same time. I'm getting a cold sweat just looking at that place. Honestly, I was absolutely terrified on that ride.
Gotta go on it. Small world.
I don't want to go on it.
Yeah!
No. Okay, let's get this over and done with.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's not real. Oh,
Oh no, we
Do you
need
need two
somebody
people?
else.
oh no. Oh, maybe.
Woohoo! Welcome to It's a Small World, the happiest cruise that ever sailed around the world. On this voyage, we'll see many different places and learn from different cultures. Just turn the lever on your boat and we'll set sail on the high seas.
Oh, this music is just really...
Do you want me to tell you some facts about It's a Small World to distract you?
Yeah, that's just...
So
distract me with that.
a lot of the imagery that you see on the Small World rides is influenced by my favourite animator, a lady called Mary Blair.
Oh, Mary Blair. I know
he'll-
Mary Blair.
Yeah, you'll recognise her stuff most probably from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh my gosh. What do we do? Is this going to be some sort of shootout?
Don't know.
And here we are in the dusty plains and rocky valleys of the American Old West. Try to learn a new dance in this region. The children here are great teachers.
We're learning a dance. Shooting.
Oh no.
This is very difficult.
It's tricky.
Don't know what these buttons are. Is it this one? No. This one. This one.
Yeah, it's just
This one.
amazing. Killing it.
A few moments later.
I did see somewhere that... I'm sure I saw somewhere that you can actually play this with Connect.
That would be easier.
So you could probably... I guess you could do those dances in reality.
So I think it's time to set sail again. Come on!
Let's go! Where to next?
Who
It's not as
knows?
bad as I thought it was going to be.
There's a lot of travel time in this.
2 hours later.
Oh, okay. Easter Island. Little crab. Dolphins. Volcano.
Seagulls!
Look! The giant statues and incredible sea life of the Pacific Islands are all right here. Try to learn a new dance in this region. The children here are great teachers.
It's a new dance everywhere.
Oh my goodness. Why is that guy just, like, disappearing? Why
Yeah,
didn't he just
I
give
don't
you a
like
hand?
the idea of just like driving around with a little boy stuck in a box.
One eternity later.
This bit reminds me of if you've ever played Kingdom Hearts, especially in the first one, when they were first getting to grips with how they were doing the gummy ship transport. Some of those scenes were not the best. You had a certain level of playability, but
Yeah.
just no control over how long it was going to take.
Yeah, I'm gonna chop most of this up because this is as nightmarish as the ride, to me anyway.
This is not as magical as the ride.
It's not as magical. It's a little bit boring. But no, the Kingdom Hearts trivia was good though.
Welcome to the
Thanks.
beautiful and tranquil continent of Asia. Follow the dancers.
Why is he in the
Some new
box?
dance.
I'm
What
good.
is his function? He's explaining us the same thing every single time. He may as well be out and helping us row the goddamn boat. There's some really sickly looking clouds in the sky.
Well, I noticed in the last one, the Pacific one, the costume design obviously came a lot from Lilo and Stitch, and in this one it looks a lot like the set design has come from Mulan.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, I've muddled up my buttons again now. But yeah, the red palace with the blue roof, I think probably a nod to the Imperial Palace in Mulan.
Oh, yeah, I can see that now.
Or maybe Mulan borrowed from the real It's a Small World. I'm just button mashing here.
I'm going to say it. This is boring as hell.
Yeah, this is a really weak segment.
Thousands of tears later.
And on we go. Let's see what else we can find out here.
Oh my god,
Oh,
it
God.
never ends. Just please stop. It's like
Can
the
we
ride.
get out?
It's great because it's exactly like the ride for me. It feels like it never bloody ends and is tedious as hell. I don't know. Can you remember being on the ride?
Yeah,
did you
I
go-
loved it.
You loved it. Yeah, but
I love the music though.
how old were you when you went?
9.
Okay. I was in my 30s when I... So I looked really out of place as well. I mean, I didn't have any kids with me. I was just me and two of my friends who I was traveling with. All adults on this ride. It just felt wrong. It felt wrong queuing up for that ride as well. It just felt so out of place. But I guess it's something you gotta do when you go to Disneyland.
Join the happiest cruise that ever sailed around the world. By which we mean 3 very specific areas of
If
it.
you follow the dancers, their friends will all join in too.
Oh gosh.
Is it me, or are all the women cross-eyed in this?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Here we go. Go for it. We're going to dance the hell out of this.
Drop the ball. I'm not sorry.
I don't feel like you're trying, Ree.
I'm not. I would be lying if I said I was.
Most lethargic gameplay I've ever seen.
It's really quite exhausting.
It is. It's like...
Do you want to hear a harrowing memory related to It's a Small World?
Yeah, okay.
I used to have a little spinning top, a musical spinning top
Yeah.
when I was a kid, and it lit up as well. So it was musical, it was spinny, I lit up, and it played It's a Small World, and I loved it. And everyone in my family hated it. And one day my little brother snapped and threw it down the stairs and broke it because he got so fed up of hearing
Oh
It's a
my
Small
God.
World after all from my little spinning top. I was so upset.
I wonder
I
if
can
they're
totally
like-
relate to that.
My mum and dad were trying to be like, Joel, you shouldn't have done that. That was a bad thing to do. But at the same time, they were so clearly relieved. We don't know what that kid said. It probably wasn't important.
Isn't it? Isn't it a
Oh,
small world?
gosh.
Well done. Even though you really weren't trying, you did really well there. You may as well just sat on that controller.
Just phone it in.
Yeah.
That's the moral of the story. And It's a Small World, the ride. You just sit there and do nothing. In the
Yeah.
game, just sit there, do nothing.
That's what I mean. I mean, they've really thought of everything in this game.
Oh, what a bummer to end our episode on, though. I'm sorry to put you through that.
Well, let's end on a high and go back and see Ariel, see what she's been up to.
I don't feel like we can go back to her until we found any dingle hoppers.
I think we should. I think we should go right back to her. I think we should end this episode on a hug.
Okay. She's so pretty.
Oh, it flows when I walk.
There we go.
And it's so pretty in the sunlight. Oh, don't you just love all this sun? Did you find any dingle hoppers? Well, there must be some around here, somewhere.
Oh,
I'm sure that's Jodie Benson's voice, you know.
no. Jodie
Okay.
Benson, I guess, is one of the
She's the voice of
The
Ariel.
voice of Ariel.
You're as graceful as an angelfish.
Oh. When was the last time somebody told you that, Ree?
Never, never. Oh,
Oh, well, that's a good place to end, I
So
think.
sweet.
Let's figure out what we're going to do next time. I think I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying watching this. It's a good game to watch, I think.
So much since I became human. Hey, have you learned anything new recently? Would you tell me about it?
I wish I could. I wish I could just have a chat with Ariel. That's all this game needs.
Bye.
I just
And don't forget, look for dingle hoppers.
looked at you then and you were like, can you please stop talking over Ariel, please? You gave me that look.
She's just everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe next time we'll go and find some dingle hoppers.
We'll find her some dingle hoppers, and I think try and make it out of Fantasyland next time.
Yeah, and maybe we can talk about what you really love about Ariel.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Well, I don't mind being quiet.
Thanks very much.
But I'd love for you to tell
This is
me
fun.
about human stuff.
Bye-bye.
Like
Bye-bye.
shoes.
Bye.
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 Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
I'd love to
Bye.
dance with
Goodbye.
you. Or even just talk. Oh, wouldn't that be fun?